Shout out to Lost Motel for this pick.
This is the Jester Race. And this is Wayfarer by In Flames.
I haven't listened to In Flames in a fucking minute, dude.
Just a minute?
Just a minute. Like, I don't know very much by them, clearly. I have one song liked by them, Alias, A Sense of Purpose. But I think they also did Horacle, and I think I listened to Horacle. I could be mixing these up. I always do this. Is this Horacle? Yes, Horacle. Okay.
And Horacle didn't make any, none of them made your playlist?
I mean, I tried listening to that because Blanky. He told me to check it out, and I was like, this ain't for me.
Mr. Blankly?
Yeah, because I was like, oh, dude, I love Megadeth. And he's like, you got to check out this In Flames album. And I was like, I don't know. A little too far of a jump for Megadeth for me.
You're like, I don't know how you made that comparison.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, he's a guitarist. I don't know if there's any ties with, like, is the guitar similar to
the guitar is probably shreddy for sure. It's been a long fucking time, dude. A long time. Let's do this shit.
Yep.
Go ahead, bud.
4.4, no playlist.
Oh my God, Chuck's on a negative day. I'm so happy. I'm so fucking happy right now. I'm gonna go with a. Oh God. Believe it or not, flat 6, but no playlist. There's no. All right. So the problem mainly is due to boredom, and I'm not trying to be a dick when I'm saying that. The sound was crisp, but the whole time I was listening to it, I was like, man, a gnarly like metal vocalist over this
Would be great.
Just fucking tore things up. That's all I could stop thinking. That like that's the whole time I was thinking about. But man, they were shredding. It sounded good. It was that synth in the background, which I'm assuming that was a synth, the like, weird keyboard sound.
Yeah.
Very creative. It just, I feel like my mind starts wandering in this kind of music, and yeah, about halfway through, I was just like started placing metal vocalists in there. I was like, dude, Megadeth would fucking sound gnarly. Old Dave Mustaine would sound pretty gnarly over these. So it's a problem.
My brain right away, as soon as it started, I'm like, okay, I could see a comparison with Megadeth with what we got going on here.
I would love a Megadeth record to sound like that.
Then at about the minute mark, I'm like, okay, I could see a Metallica comparison here because it's just starting with a massive solo. Didn't know it was an instrumental at that point in time yet.
Okay.
And then about a half a minute later, I'm like, okay, this is an instrumental. And then I'm like, okay, try to,
buckle up for that.
Yeah. As an instrumental and try to compartmentalize that. Then I finally get there, and then it's like, okay, nice change up. That's good. I can enjoy that. We're right back to where we were.
There were some really good change-ups in there,
Yeah.
honestly. Just different sounds and stuff coming in.
Yeah, 100%. But it just felt like, okay, we had a chorus and some verses just with the instrumental itself.
Did we?
Because it felt very similar
Sure.
in every other spot. So we had a swap up, and then we swapped back, and then swap up, and then a swap back. And it did that.
Okay.
At least that's how it felt to my ears.
Sure.
That being said, the repetition, I was bored.
Yeah, I got a little bored too. Sorry, I lost my tail.
And mind you, that is a me problem.
Yeah, same.
And I know this.
Yeah, we've known this.
Yeah.
We get bashed for it.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
And that's fine.
It is what it is.
End of the day, not my cup of tea. The F-bomb in here gets a solid 10 from me. It's fantastic.
I'm assuming the F-bomb is subliminal from the Patreon.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
And I could definitely see what team you're on, Losty. I see what team you're on.
Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
That's it.
Okay, a shout out to Lost Motel. I did enjoy the sound for the most part. It's just my brain, like I said, I've had this constant frustration with musicians through my life where they're like, check this out. And I'm like halfway through a solo. I'm just like, dude, I'm bored as fuck out of this. Like, and then they're like, go back to the Nickelback. And I'm like, please.
I'm here for it.
I'll fucking sing along.
Look at this photograph.
We're going to get fucking roasted. I brought Nickelback in an In Flames reaction.